guys, welcome to Barside Jive Live. We are broadcasting from the new location of Sloan & Williams Winery and Outlaw Cider in historic downtown Louisville. 136 West Main Street, and if you're not here right now, you should be. And you've got plenty of time to come on down, right, Alan?
Absolutely.
Because we're open till...
We're here till night, till about 11.
About 11 o'clock tonight, and we've got some live music.
Live music tonight. We have Hat Trick performing.
All right, Hat Trick.
Outstanding.
Absolutely. Well, guys, I am DC, your host, and I am here with Alan Kuntz, owner and winemaker, legendary winemaker, I might add, of Sloan & Williams Winery and Outlaw Cider Company. Now, let me tell you, I've had a long-time relationship with these guys because we've been doing a show at Outlaw Cider Company for quite some time, and now that was in Grapevine, and now we're at the new location here in Louisville. And we have lots of reasons to be excited today, right, Alan?
Oh, yes, we do, DC.
First of all, it's Friday.
Yes.
Then secondly, it's like the beginning of the holiday season.
It really is.
Got Halloween out of the way.
Done.
We're still alive.
Barely.
Yeah. And it's grand opening for these guys. And they've got like the coolest location, not just in Louisville, but I think in Dallas-Fort Worth, because once you guys come down here and visit this place, see this nice patio and the stage and everything they've got going on here. I mean, we're not even talking yet about the drinks. We're not even talking about the wines and the ciders, right? But this is really a cool place. You need to come down. So let's talk a little bit about Sloan & Williams Winery, Outlaw Cider. We've got live music here every Friday and Saturday.
And we're going to start doing it Thursdays as well. So
oh, wow.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
They're already adding live music, more live music, guys. So every Friday and Saturday, 7:30 to 10:30?
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. And we're doing live music over in Grapevine on Tuesdays.
Yep.
Are we going to do it here on Tuesdays, or we're going to go Thursday?
So we're going to be doing our Texas Thursdays here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
okay.
We'll go with that theme.
Okay. So Grapevine's got the Texas Tuesday.
Yep.
Louisville's got the Texas Thursdays.
Exactly.
That'll be awesome,
Yep.
guys. It really will. Now, let's mention happy hour, because I know you're all wondering about that happy hour. It's Monday through Thursday.
Yes.
Now, you correct me if I'm wrong, Alan. From 5 to 9?
5 to close.
5 to close. Wow, okay, we've extended that. So see, good things just keep on happening here at Sloan & Williams Winery. Now, the happy hour prices are $5 for wines and ciders.
That's right.
And $10 for the flatbreads.
Absolutely. So it makes for a great $20 date night.
Absolutely. And the flatbreads are freaking awesome.
Oh, they're huge, enough to share with 2 or 3 people, all made from scratch.
All from scratch, guys. And now we can't leave off wine tastings because people ask about wine tasting. We've got them all day?
All day long.
Every day?
Yes, sir.
7 days a week?
Yep.
You've got 4 wines, 2 ounces, $12.
And that includes all of our premium wines, all of our reserve wines. I want you to get in there and see what these wines are about and enjoy them and pick out the one that you like the best.
All right. Man, you can't get any more accommodating than right here at Sloan & Williams Winery and Outlaw Cider Company. We are now in Louisville, and we want you guys to come by. Main Street's just full of cars right now, people walking the streets, stopping in, and the inside is like packed. Okay, so right now we got a little bit of seating left on the patio, although it's kind of filling up. We got Hat Trick's going to start here. What time?
I believe they start here at 6:30.
6:30.
Yep.
So you guys come down. We've got full band on the stage. Looks like they're going to sound check as soon as we wrap. Alan, thank you so much for what you brought to Louisville. Thank you so much for partnering with me and Barside Jive. We love promoting you guys. You guys have been a great partner for well over a year now.
Great relationship.
And
love what you do, and love what you do for the community and the music scene.
And love what you guys do.
Oh man, I'll keep making wine. I promise you.
I'm ready for my first. I'm ready for my first glass.
Let's do it, baby.
All right. Well, let's. I've got a music guest, so let's bring her on. I'm sure you got things to do.
Yes, I do.
All right, Alan.
Take
Thank
care.
you, brother.
All right,
Thank you.
brother.
Appreciate
Yep.
you. All right, guys. Today I've got Michelle Dotson in the house. If you have been paying attention to the local music scene, you have witnessed the blossoming of Michelle Dotson, soaking up every ounce of creative brilliance our musical community can offer. She's making a name for herself through lots of hard work. On most weekends, you can find her performing with the David Whiteman Band or delivering her own brand of blues, pop, jazz, country, classic soul, R&B. She does it all. And with influences like Aretha Franklin, right? And Nicolette Larson, Whitney Houston, and Bonnie Raitt, she delivers with that same star power intensity. And I'm not just kidding, guys. I mean, I heard Michelle years ago, and she really wasn't even singing professionally. And I was like, oh my gosh, you've got to be. Okay, so whatever the function, event, or occasion, the Michelle Dotson Show is the perfect entertainment addition to your evening. So let's welcome Michelle Dotson to the show.
Thank you.
Hey, Michelle.
It's so fun. I finally made it here. It feels really good.
I know.
Thank
Well,
you.
Michelle's scheduled for my studio show for vocal, and that's coming up here, I think, sometime in December, right?
Yeah, I think it's going to air on the 24th.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to having Michelle in the studio, but she volunteered to do this with me, our grand opening here at Sloan & Williams Winery in Louisville, and we're very excited to be here.
It's a beautiful place here, too. Though.
It is, isn't it?
It's a really nice, quiet little... A lot of people are going to discover this. It's going to be
Oh,
packed.
it is. And you know, what I love about it, because I'm a patio guy, so I love the patio. It's just awesome.
And they have lots of heaters. It's so nice.
Lots
out
of
here.
heaters, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5, and they're growing.
And they all work.
They've got more. They've got more heaters breeding in the back. So soon we're going to be like rabbits. We're going to have a lot of
as
heaters.
colder as it gets, that's perfect.
Yeah, and you'll want them. Now, tell me. I know I mentioned your career has really blossomed in the last, from what I've seen, the last year or two.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what is going on with your career? I mean, it's just really taken off. What's happening?
It's crazy how it even started. I love music. I've always been singing, but I never imagined being able to do it for income. And so I've enjoyed...
Really? You get paid?
Well, I mean, sometimes.
I mean, musicians get paid?
Sometimes we take wine, too, for pay, but...
Yeah, well, you probably will tonight.
But I'm getting green stuff now, and it's like crazy.
Hey,
yeah.
wow.
But I never thought I would be doing this. It used to just be a hobby. I was doing open mics all around Dallas, some in
Right.
Fort Worth, and my friends just encouraged me and supported me, and they're like, "What are you doing? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you making money? You can do it." And I'm like, "No, I have a full-time job," and all. But I finally took the leap, and I had an opportunity. David Whiteman called me, and I said, let's do it. And that's how it all started. But then I had my first show at Lock Johnson's Playground.
Right.
And that took off too, and a lot of people started kind of hearing about me. And it was a really nice surprise to be truly supported and encouraged from not just people that don't know me, but people in the Dallas scene. So it feels really good.
Right. Well, tell me, I know that you've had a real interesting career outside of music, and I know that you were a flight attendant.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, and you've done several things. I mean, I know you're like this legendary cake maker.
I do have another business making cakes, yes.
I mean, this girl, she's very talented. Tell them a little bit about what you did. Tell them, you started in the airline industry.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you want to tell them what year.
A
long time ago.
I look much younger than I am. Well, I'm just going to hope that. But no, I started my degree in vocal performance in 1994. I just aged myself.
No, that's okay.
But I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with it, so I ended up dropping out and becoming a flight attendant, and my whole family's in aviation, so it worked out really good that way. But I fell in love with aviation from a different perspective.
Right.
I flew, then got married, had kids, did the whole stay-at-home mom thing. But I started baking cakes, and then always did it for like my kids' friends and stuff. But as I came here after my divorce and ended up opening the cake business and sang on the side just for fun. But that's how it all kind of started. I'm now finishing my degree in aviation logistics, and still have my cake business, but now I'm singing full time. So I have a full plate, but I also work full time at UNT. I love it.
I'm
all over the place.
She wears many hats, and used to she was in the air. You know, they're now calling flight attendants first responders because of the fact that something happens on a plane.
Yeah.
They're the first responder.
And they've always been that way.
So
but
they're
they
now
see
like
us,
classifying
well,
them.
since 9/11, they see us more than
Right,
just,
yeah.
you know,
Just
air waitresses.
coffee, tea, or
me.
milk. Milk.
I know that joke. That's okay. I got it.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to say me, but
Well,
I'll let
mean,
you.
It just all went together, so I had to say
Yeah,
that.
but we appreciate our flight attendants, and
Yes.
I think it's cool that
They have a big job up there.
that's- Oh yeah.
But I like having my nights and weekends off now, I'll tell you that much.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some of the folks you're playing with, because you're playing with some folks that have been on my show, and you're also playing with some folks that have played with some amazing, talent. And so let's talk a little bit about that.
Okay.
So name some names.
Well, Chuck Rainey is.
Ch-
I
he-
love him.
and he's
but
huge.
He's huge, but I didn't know how huge he was until.
Oh, 'cause he's
people were
very
like,
humble.
You realize who that was on the stage with you? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I think his name is Chuck. And
Yeah, I think his
then-
name's Chuck.
Then everybody
Yeah.
was like, that's Chuck Rainey, like, and they named Aretha Franklin, all these people, and I'm like,
Right.
well, he's just a really nice guy. you
Right.
know? But he plays with Shake Anderson all the time, who's a local blues artist. And,
Right. Shake's great.
Yeah, he's great, and I do a lot of background vocals for Shake every now and then, and he kind of features me. He's a good friend, but that's how I really got to know Chuck even better, because
Right.
he comes to the jam on Sundays a lot,
Right.
or Mondays.
Right.
So
And
that's how I met him.
where's that jam?
The jam I love to go to is at Louis, Elm Street and Good Latimer. But it's not just blues jam, but they do a lot of blues. And
Right.
The Elm Street Blues Band plays there. And it's just a fun time from
Right.
9 to 1 on Mondays.
Yeah, it's like a musician collective there. It's like.
You could run into some pretty famous people
Oh
there
yeah,
every now and
absolutely,
then.
and you won't know it. A lot of times you won't know.
I never know it. 'Cause
Yeah. Yeah, because you're a flight attendant. You didn't.
I ran
whatever.
into them there
Coffee,
too.
tea, or
Chuck Berry was on one of my flights.
was he?
Yeah, and then and who was another one? Nolan Ryan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I looked at him and I said, "Has anybody told you look just like Nolan Ryan?"
Really?
And his whole family laughed at me.
Gosh.
But anyway,
I eat his burgers a lot. I love his beef.
This was before his burgers. This was when he was playing ball.
Oh yeah, back then, yeah.
But yeah, anyway, it's funny. You meet a lot of people both ways.
I love his steers. Yeah. So you've like been hanging out with some notable people, and they've played with some notable people.
Yes.
So yeah, it's very cool, and I'm sure you're learning a lot from all those.
Well, honestly, these are the very people that encouraged me to do this, and it's fun just to see that I can be more than I thought I could be, even
Right.
with just a little bit of encouragement from people in the industry.
Right.
And it feels great. And Gino Eaglehart's been a huge inspiration too. He's the one who puts on Lock Johnson's Playground, but he has definitely been for a lot of people. He's a mentor for a lot of people in the Dallas area. So
Right.
he's a huge support.
Right. And we'd be remiss if we didn't mention Devin Zorn, because that dude has played with everybody. I think he's played with Led Zeppelin and freaking Aerosmith. I mean, that guy is like worldwide. He's played with everybody, and he's
That's
here
right.
tonight
That's
to
right.
help out a little bit on
I mean,
guitar,
he had to
right?
come off tour just to be
Yeah,
here.
I know. I don't know
and
how we
really
got
do
him, really,
appreciate
but
that.
he is in downtown Louisville. He's right here with us. So now, Michelle, take us way back
Okay.
to the very beginnings of when you actually became interested in music. Yeah.
My dad plays by ear. Well, he played by ear. And we always would sing hymns. I grew up singing in church, and so I can do any hymn in the book, but I mean, I'm learning some R&B now.
It's good
But
training.
The best memories that I have growing up have to do with music in my family, and it was well rooted within me long before I even knew there was such a thing called a stage and a mic. But yeah, those are some. I think the first song I ever sung with my daddy was "You Light Up My Life."
Oh wow.
Remember that one?
It's classic. Oh yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah. Well, we
Need to
all
be that
are.
old.
Now we know why they call classic rock, 'cause
Right.
it's old school.
It's when we start hearing on the oldie channel stuff we grew up with. That's when you're like,
I know.
I'm not that old.
I know, but we are. Oh wait,
Hey.
you're not.
Wait. I'm just kidding. Okay.
So I guess your family's pretty supportive of what
Yes.
you're doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
My mom is actually super supportive. She was at my first show, and that was really sweet. My dad passed away in 2011, but I know he would be so proud of me.
Oh, you know, he's looking down. He's checking it out.
Yeah.
He's like, that's my girl right there.
He called me his baby girl, so
That's
I
my
know he was
baby
doing
girl.
that. Yeah.
Yep. So tell me, let's lighten this up a little bit. Tell me the funniest thing that's happened to you when you were performing. Something that's like been awkward or funny or something interesting.
Well, I mean, it may not be funny, but the coolest thing that I am and have experienced is getting on stage. It may not be funny, but it's getting on stage with these people and something goes wrong. It's that look that you know, we're always constantly looking at each other as musicians, and we look at each other and we go, that really sucked, but let's make it better. You know, like the chord is missed or something, we're going to be like, nobody's ever even going to know. But I love that. It's that look and that connection.
Right.
I love those musical connections that I'm building with local musicians, and it's fun to, you know, wing it. And when something goes wrong, just, you know, but what is funny is the look that you give each other, and you're like, we're just going to do this and turn around.
Right.
But it's a great connection. I love it.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I tell you what, I think it's time that you guys maybe perform a little bit. What do you think?
I'd love to.
You got a couple songs you can knock out?
I got a couple that we can do here.
All right, well, let's do it. I'm going to let you sit where I am.
Okay.
And then I'm going to let Devin sit where you are.
The Devin Zorn.
The Devin Zorn.
Who
Here,
I
here
really
we go.
appreciate doing this at the last minute. Nice guy.
Oh boy, you guys are too kind. Thanks for having me.
Sure, man. Sure, it's our pleasure. That's it. What are you gonna sing?
We're gonna do a couple of songs. The first one is one of my favorite Bonnie Raitt songs called "Love Me Like a Man," and I love doing blues. I have been pretty exposed to blues for the last year, and it's becoming one of my favorite things. So we're gonna do that, and then next we're gonna do a little Tennessee whiskey and Etta James, a little combination there.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Okay, so guys, this is Devin Zorn, and this is Michelle. Michelle Dotson, and you're watching Barside Jive Live, and we are at Sloan and Williams Winery and Outlaw Cider Company in historic downtown Louisville. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You ready?
Yeah. Well, these men that I've been seeing, babe, got their soul up on the shelf. How could they even love me if they can't even love themselves? And I need someone to love me. And darling, I know you can. Just don't put yourself above me. You can love me like a man. Well, I've never seen such fools, darling, even though I tried to get a man to take me home instead of taking me for a ride. And I need someone to love me. Oh, darling, I know you can. Believe me when I tell you, you can love me like a man. Come on, Devin. Devin Zorn, y'all.
excellent,
job.
man.
Thank you.
Wow. For sure. So next, juicy whiskey, right?
Yep, we're gonna mix a little whiskey with our Etta James. You know. I used to spend my nights out in the bar room. Liquor was the only love I know. But you rescued me from the bottom, and you brought me back from being too far gone. You're smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. I still look for love in all the same old places, but the bottom of the bottle's always dry. But when you poured out your love, I didn't waste it, because your love, it always gets me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Another intro. Yeah. Something told me that it was over when I saw you and that girl talking. Something deep down in my soul said to cry, girl. When I saw you and her walking around, ooh, I'd rather go blind, boy, than to watch you walk away from me now. Yeah. You see, I just love you so much that I don't wanna watch you leave. But most of all, I don't wanna be free. You're as smooth Thank you. I appreciate that. Daryl, I think we need you now.
Okay. Put musical chairs here.
Of course.
Thank you for
Thank you,
having
Devin.
Oh, thanks, Devin, for coming.
Thank you so much. All right, guys, we are back. We are back, and Michelle. Hey, Michelle, come here a minute.
Did you still need me?
Yeah, you're not running off.
I apologize.
Oh, she thinks she's done. She's
I
like
thought I was
hauling
all
ass.
finished. I'm like, I'm out of here.
She's like hauling ass.
Nah, it's just fancy. Okay.
So,
I'm back.
one more kind of lighthearted question.
Okay.
So, what do you kind of enjoy or like, but you're kind of embarrassed to admit?
That's a really good question.
I know, that's why I asked you.
Okay, I think honestly, this probably a lot of people are feeling the same way that I feel, but I would rather watch a Disney movie over anything else.
Really?
I'm a Disney lover, like from the core, and I'm talking like the classics. Except I'm not big on Snow White's voice, but everything else, like I'm good. There's something about the well and the
So, what's your favorite Disney movie? Oh my God.
The Little Mermaid. Okay.
Really?
Yes, and my dream was always to be able to sing for Disney, and like,
Really?
I loved since I was a little girl. If I had done things differently, I might have pursued it more, but I still like to sing, part of your world every now and then.
Right, that's
I feel
very
good.
cool. Very
Yeah.
cool. Good movie, by the way.
Yes,
One of
it's great.
my daughter's favorite.
See,
Yeah.
it's I'm not the only one.
Yeah. So, what's the plan for you for 2020?
To keep growing, I am going to have an album come out.
Album?
I know.
First album.
It sounds so weird me saying that out loud, but I really am excited about potentially. I'm starting writing some songs and starting to write a Christmas song. So this time next year, I'm anticipating that I'll have a Christmas album out with some originals on there and some new. Actually, I'll be doing one of the songs on the show on the 17th. That's going to air on the 24th.
Oh, awesome.
So it's not going to be an original, but the some of the mashups are really going to be unique and nice. So I'm excited about that.
Right in time for Christmas.
Right in time for Christmas, and then we'll just make it an album next year.
That's going to be awesome. We
Yeah.
can't wait,
I'm
Michelle.
excited.
Now tell us where you store your schedule.
I store my schedule in my iPhone, but I'm not going to give you my iPhone
Okay.
to schedule. So
Well, how do other people find out your schedule?
the way you can find my schedule is you can contact me on Facebook, Michelle Dotson Sings. I will start as I get more places to sing. I'll be posting where David Whiteman is performing there as well. You can always go to davidwhitemanband.com and it has a schedule there, and I'll always be there. Also, Instagram is I_just_keep_singing. So I just keep singing with underscore underneath that. And you can always
Very cool.
contact me or message me anywhere there, or ask for a card. I would love to hear from you all.
Very cool. So now we're done.
Can I leave now, Daddy?
You can go hang out with Devin.
Thanks so much.
Don't run off.
Nice to meet you guys.
Guys, weren't they awesome? I mean, the legendary Devin Zorn and Michelle Dotson, they're awesome. They really are. Okay, guys, if you're a musician or singer and would like to be featured on one of my shows or would like to sponsor or advertise one of my shows, just shoot me an email, dc@barsidejive.com. If you would like to view or listen to more of my content, there are plenty of opportunities. My daily dose of rock music history, I cover rock news every single day on my daily dose of rock music right here on Facebook. And then Barside Jive Live in Studio One. It's my vocal show. I also host the 2 live weekly shows Tuesday and Thursdays at the Vocal Media Studios in North Dallas. Both those shows are 60 minutes in length and packed full of music. I feature nationally touring singer-songwriters as well as some of the very best tributes and cover bands in the country during my live music showcase. My segments are rich as I bring you my Tipsy Gypsy Bree Akers, who brings drinks and tips from behind the bar, and my Art Jive Live segment. It's all about visual art there, and I feature artist Brad Jensen and other creatives. So join us at vocalnow.com, and vocal spelled with a K, guys. Look for the Barside Jive image beside the zoo at 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday and Thursday, and you can join us. Barside Jive Live on the Dragon. I host a weekly show every Wednesday at the Hip and Hippie Pop-Up and Artist Collective in the heart of the Dallas Design District, 1523 Dragon Street. I feature visual artists as well as musicians. So come by in person and shop for that one-of-a-kind gift by Dallas's best creatives. The doors open at 4, and I broadcast Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Vocal Live at 7 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if that's not enough, you can catch me on the zoo. Now, this is the same zoo that was born here in Dallas back in 1973 as KZEW, DFW's best rock and roll FM station, and now the world's best rock, streamed worldwide at vocalnow.com. You can listen to the voices from the past, including Ira Lipson, Chaz Mixon, Beverly Beasley, Ken Rundell, and the new guy, me. Be sure to check out my Facebook page, facebook.com/Barside Jive Live. My Instagram is Barside Jive. My website, barsidejive.com. And all of my content is archived in their very own playlist on my YouTube channel. That would be youtube.com/Barside Jive Live. A final thank you to Sloan and Williams Winery, Outlaw Cider Company, for hosting this episode of Barside Jive Live and sponsoring much of my content. These guys here are great, and I mean with a capital G. Remember, this new Louisville location is open as of today. Check them out at sloanwilliams.com. That's SLOAN Williams.com, and Outlaw Cider Company. I do appreciate you guys hanging out with us for this afternoon for this show. We totally appreciate your support, your loves, your likes, your shares. Please remember to drink responsibly and don't drink or text and drive. So guys, I'm going to be out of here. Don't forget to share our show right now, and then have a good weekend. Be kind to one another, keep it real, keep on rocking, and I'll see you soon.